Okay, let's get it. So today we're gonna be doing I'm just playing around at this point. I'm playing around with so many different things, but I saw I think a channel for Reddit confessions. So I looked at a few and I was like, damn, this is worth reacting to. um so yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. We are on the thread Reddit r/adultery. Um And yeah, we're just gonna see, we're just gonna react to this shit, man. This is crazy. So, Brenda's here. So I'm so confused, don't know what to do. My SO. What the fuck is a SO? I take it that probably means like husband or boyfriend or whatever. Well, if it's adultery, then it would be husband, right? My SO is so loyal, kind, always joking and positive. We have two teens. Obviously, I have children. Been together for 17 years. Fuck. That's almost 2 decades, bruh. His flaws are that he loves sleeping every day for like 2 to 3 hours. Okay, that's a weird flaw. Spends a lot of time on the couch. It's very hard to make him help with chores. He either pretends not to hear me or postpones or does it in a lame way, so I quit asking him. I often feel overwhelmed with housework. Sometimes he does dishes, but I mean, like, if you're both all working, then I feel like he has to pitch in. But if it's just the husband working, he can have this, bruh. Come on now. Sometimes he does the dishes once in a while. He cooks. We don't go anywhere together. We hardly speak. We have sex regularly. He's gentle, but it feels like a chore to me. I mean, 17 years, bro. Like, shit. Only so many positions. Um, he's gentle, but it feels like a chore to me. Always finishing with a BJ. I'm a very romantic person. He's nothing like that. I didn't look for an affair, but it happened and I engaged in it. Fuck. I was anxiously attached, loved him so bad, wanted to leave for almost a year. Wait, I was anxiously attached, loved him. Okay, so she just was scared of what happened if she left. Loved him so bad, but wanted to leave. For almost a year, he hesitated between my town. He hesitated between my town that he basically hates the town. I really believed he'd stay, but he didn't, and we're long distance now. Oh, what? Almost a year. I was just talking about the. Okay. I think he's talking about the guy she's cheating with. It doesn't hurt as much as it used to, but I feel a void now. I'm very confused. I know I can never really have the other man. My man is loyal and kind, doesn't deserve it, but I don't feel it anymore. I got distant. I still shit. You imagine divorcing him? Fuck. But at this point, might as well just fucking do it, bruh. If you imagining it, like it's some fantasy or something. And yet when he started acting distant too, I felt scared and made a step towards him. Oh, that's just fear of loss of love. Oh. Do you think I should go back to loving? Do you think you can go back to loving your husband after being in love with another person? I guess it's worth saving for the kids and for the feeling of home, but I feel so empty. I don't know. I felt brave and ready when I thought I could marry my AP. He's single and seemed to want it for a while. Now that I'm losing him, I feel cowardly. I know all of this is super unfair to my SO husband. I'm also worried for my kids. What would happen if we divorced? Fuck. That's cooked. Um, I would say just divorce the nigga, bro. Just divorce the dude, bro. Like, you sure it seems like it's almost like you're serving a fucking prison sentence. Um, I understand the whole kids thing, but like there's only like it's gonna bubble up. It's gonna come out some way. I mean, it just came out. You cheated, so like, you can't. either you have to go for some, I mean, after 17 years, you should probably try everything in the book, you know, relationship therapy, sex therapy. You should probably try everything, especially if you have two teens as well. But if that doesn't work, you should bounce. You should just get a divorce and bounce, bruh. You know what I mean? Um, fuck. I feel for the dude, man. Like, I don't know, but there's a lot of context missing, I feel, in this whole thing. Let's see what other people said. I can only speak for my situation, but with things ended with my AP, with the person. AP is a fair partner, I think. I wanted desperately to pull my marriage back together, but I've never been able to do it. It always in the back of my mind how much better everything felt with my AP. My husband doesn't even compare. But I also know that, damn, my husband doesn't even compare. Fuck. That is cold. And this is a comment. But I think people just got shiny object brain, bruh. That's all I think. I think people jump from one thing to the other thing because it looks shinier. And then they dip themselves in the grass. But then, after a couple of months, you have to start watering the grass you're dipping into. But I think they're just there for a couple of months and then it's gone. So they don't really get to see all the work that had to be put in. But yeah, it's complicated. I get it. Although I've seen a couples come back together, it was only through a lot of therapy. Yeah, bro, a relationship is tough. Dude, a relationship is fucking batty, bro. Um, you have to have the right beliefs. The beliefs have to align perfectly. You have to learn how to deal with emotions. You have to learn how to deal with the other person's emotions. You have to have the right timing. Then you guys have kids. Like, it's actually fucking mad how relationships are, man. Like how good it's work basically. Fuck. Then you still gotta go work and do all the other stuff. And then life's still gonna hit you with curveball. And you gotta deal with all this like, bruh, it's such a waste of time. Did he know about the affair? This is not to the comment. Did he know about the affair? Did you divorce? He didn't know about the affair but had suspicions. We didn't divorce. He's too scared to be alone. Damn. And I can't support myself single. So we stay in a dead marriage. I don't know if he steps out and don't care. I have casual hookups with a guy I met, but it's 100% sexual. We don't talk about anything but the logistics of our meetups. It works for me, but I also can't bear the pain of losing anyone else. I've chosen not to get emotional with anyone again. I made a lot of great friends though, and I still think it fits my sheesh. Next person comments, you cannot. Once you reach the point where you're at, it's impossible to go back. I tried, I brought up separation, but that conversation was not well received. Yeah, yeah. It's tough, boy. Wow. Okay. Um, reflections on my time in adultery. Right on. Let's see. So this is more of a reflection of adultery for me personally. I apologize for the length. I started cheating about a dozen years ago. Fuck, that's like 12 years ago. Oh, so is this person still? That I assumed that they were divorced. Anyway, I started cheating about a dozen years ago, like many people. Yeah, I never thought about cheating on a partner. It just wasn't something I would have ever done. It started off for me as a way to bring sex back into my life. I was a stay-at-home dad. Okay, so we got a gent over here. I was a stay-at-home dad, I was taking care of the kids, the household, and supporting my wife's career. At the time, a stay-at-home dad. Okay. I was taking care of the kids, the household, and supporting my wife's career. At the time, I felt very sorry for myself. I love my life except for the lack of sex. My first was not a typical affair. I was in a bull. Damn, I was a bull in a cuckold relationship. I had never heard of this thing at the time, and it was exciting and new. I was able to explore some things and had a lot of fun. Ha! But he was the bull, so he was the guy doing the guy doing the drilling. This ended after a year, and I didn't search for anything for a few years. Had my itch been scratched? I certainly thought so, but always the but, right? But I found myself back in a dead bedroom once again as I ventured out into the workforce, while still doing the vast majority of household oversight and work, still the primary caregiver for the kids and supporting my wife's career. And I was alone. I just didn't realize it, but I was thinking, and I was still thinking about the sex. I had a couple of one night stands when I traveled. And about four, damn, this nigga cheating a lot, bro. And about 4 years ago, I met up with someone on Reddit. This changed my perspective, and I'm so thankful. Yeah, okay, this bro wrote a lot. Um, I posted in a local subreddit looking for ONS, ONS. What the fuck is ONS? The person that responded ended up being someone I knew from high school. We met at a night filled with talking, sex, and nap and repeat. We parted ways, and she ended up coming back the next night, and we repeated the same. After my trip, we continued messaging, talking about marriages. She was divorced, love, and dreams. I wasn't leaving my wife, so I ended things honestly and respect. Oh, I wasn't leaving my wife. Oh, so bro, you should leave your wife at this point. I saw you smashed like 5 girls already, bro. These conversations, though, opened up in a different way of thinking about life, exposed me to podcasts and invited. We can do the hard things was the best. Books to read. I was giving so much to myself. Nah, 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 nah. I talked to my wife about the things. I talked to my wife about things, about how I was feeling, about my needs, dreams, and what I wanted in life. If I could do this over, I would. Not that I wouldn't share any of these things, but I've gone about it differently. She shut down and I waited. She stonewalled and I waited. I went to individual therapy. We went to couples therapy. She walked away from it and did individual. It was at this time I started looking for an AP again. I met someone I thought would be good, mostly online, but it would be in the area multiple times a year. She ended it. I took some time, posted ads again. My current AP responded and a connection ads. What the fuck does he mean by ads, bro? I took some time and posted ads. What is this dude advertising his dick? What the fuck? What are you advertising, bruh? My current AP and connection was unlike anything. Nah, nah, nah. The conversations, understanding of each other more than anything. She told me I understand I deserve to be loved in the way that I need to be loved. Yep. It's okay to ask for things, to want things, that I do not have to make myself small in my life, for sure. I should have a partner that wants to support my dreams as much as, yep, all the shiny object. I'm eternally grateful for this woman. She's doing things about herself I deserve. I have so much love and respect for her. I do want to go this thing in life until my wife wanted a divorce. My wife is a wonderful human being and couldn't ask for a better mother to my children. I still love and care for and want nothing but the best for, and I'm ending things for me because I deserve love and support in the way I need it, and this is scary as shit. I didn't know what my life would look like moving forward. It is. I can imagine. I wish that I would have been able to reach this point without cheating. Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't. Yeah. I feel like cheating is just a result. Cheating isn't the cause. I feel like the cause is all the other stuff he described. Not feeling, basically like a man. Not feeling like he has his dreams, like he has his goals, his ambition. And then cheating is just sort of the side effect. So that all that emotional turmoil is the cause and the effect is cheating. Yeah, that is tough, bruh. That is tough, bruh. Yeah. This can't be possible. Let's check this out. Man, this is cold. Made my AP on. So I met my AP, affair partner, on AM. I don't know what the fuck AM is. Over a year ago, we hit it off immediately. Both married, both looking for something. Both married, both looking for something long term. What the fuck? Did I read that right? Met my AP on the AM over a year ago. We hit it off immediately. Both married, both looking for something long term. What do they mean by that? I thought are they saying they're looking for an affair partner, a long-term affair partner, a long-term side dude, a side bitch? Like, damn. There's been red flags I've mainly ignored because whatever it's an affair, I'm not going to marry the guy, so it's a girl. We both have no interest in changing our situations. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, I came across that something that's led me to question if he actually has a wife. Ha ha! Ah, got more information. And name is pretty damaging that his wife probably doesn't exist, or well, she doesn't, but she's divorced now. Um, or well, she does, but he's divorced now. Now I'm reeling for the fact over here that I thought this man was married. I don't even know what my mind is completely blank. That I'm in shock. Uh, he said he couldn't talk. Or he was going on with telling me my wife is always with me. We never talk about this marriage in depth. It's just how we would mention in passing, use his wife as an excuse. So people actually do this. A lot of men lying and saying they're single, but to lie that you're married, shit, game is game. Game is game. It's actually really smart, not gonna lie. I find it crazy that it's it's a big thing if he what's the big thing, bruh? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you want him to be married and cheating on his wife, or just single? I've heard that people get a what I say, people get is it dopamine or serotonin or something to that nature, extra dopamine or extra jolt, forbidden fruit, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to think that she would much rather prefer, it seems like she would much rather prefer him to be married than to be single. But I respect the game, bro. If he is doing it, I respect the game. So I mean, it's not exactly, but I still find that crazy. Both married, both looking for something long term. That is fucking crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. I feel like I'm am I on Earth, bro? Like, I know Earth is fucked up, but like, this fucked up? It's this fucked up where two married people decide to be each other's side bitches or side things for the rest, like long term. Yeah. I'm struggling to get that one. Okay, my recent experience. Let's go. Hello, everybody. I've been looking for a while. Well, with a background, 39 male, have been married to 43. Okay, so she's older for about 11 years. Goddamn, that's a fucking decade, bruh. 10 years, that's a lot. That's 3,000 days. 3,300 and some days. We have three small children, okay. As years go by, marriage has become more and more of a drag. Same shit. A lot of fighting, not much sex, same stuff. I'm in therapy and my wife talks about going, but never seems to take the initiative. I've been wanting to meet somebody else on my side, but I have not yet found the right connection. A few weeks ago, I took my daughter to a week-long camp and I met this incredible other married mom there, and we have instant chemistry. After our kids went to bed, we would stay up chatting for hours, flirted all the time, lots of sexual tension. We were sort of kindred spirits and it felt incredible to connect with this beautiful woman. One night we were chatting and she said, I can't believe how attracted I am to you. I fantasize about us having sex all day. I'm attracted to your voice, I'm attracted to your body, your intellect, etc. I guess this is how married people raise each other up. It's fucking weird. I basically say single people have to have a different game, man. Because fuck, married people, I think they're so locked up that they could probably take anything. I basically say the same thing to her at the end of the night. I try to kiss her, but she sort of backs away, saying she's loyal to us. Bitch, shut the fuck up. So, what are you talking about? And I kind of feel like an ass going in for a kiss. Anyways, we continue hanging out and talk for the rest. They're gonna have sex, guarantee you. And I kind of Anyways, we continued to hang out and talk for the rest of the week and exchange numbers and agreed to stay in touch. However, 2 days after we go home, I get a response from one of my texts and it's something basically like, it was nice, but we shouldn't communicate anymore. Obviously, this was disappointing when I left Filter, but I understood she's busy with her own family. I need to get back to my life. Plus, she lives all the way across the country. The whole experience has me thinking, am I ready to take the plunge with the right woman? Am I in the right situation? Also, why would the woman say things to me, then not kiss me back? I'm confused. It's pretty fucking obvious. Anyways, I appreciate hearing all your stories. Thanks for hearing my very abridged version of the story. When was this? This was 17 days ago. They're probably gonna have sex for sure. Um, I think the wife's just gonna go through a cycle. I think the wife's just gonna be there. She was enjoying it, was good dopamine. She kind of snapped out of it. She's trying to be a good wife, but bruh, once you're married for 11 years, breaking those habits that you guys have set together is fucking, it's ridiculous, bruh. It's ridiculous. So she's just probably gonna cycle right back, and every cycle she's gonna get closer and closer, and he's gonna cycle for sure, and they're gonna eventually end up having sex. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty obvious why she dipped. Um, shit, I would love to, if this dude could put an update. You're ready, she isn't. Sounds like you're probably the first person who's put those feelings to the surface for in a real undeniable way. That's exciting, but also terrifying. We've all been there. Ah, ah, ah. After reading this shit, fuck. This is probably how all marriages are. Well, not all, but I think majority of marriages are like this. These are just the people who are actually, these are probably just the 10% or 5% of people who actually vent their frustrations. I think everybody else just keeps it in, hides it. Um, be one of the good ones, find the right person. It isn't a ah. Sheesh. Okay, that's interesting. Um, fuck. Leave it there. Leave it there. That is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Seems like common patterns though. Seems like, was it plus 7+ years in marriage, kids? Shit just seems so depressing, bro. Sex is depressing, and affairs look like shiny objects. That's it.